Men of Reddit, what's a myth about men that's 100% untrue and it infuriates you whenever you hear it? If we take long in the bathroom, we are not always jacking off. Sometimes we're just enjoying a long shower or browsing memes. Yay, they joke cause I like taking long showers, and every time everyone's like, new moon with face, new moon with face, new moon with face, new moon with face. When I walk out of my longer shower sessions and I'm always just like, you think I was doing that for 40 minutes straight? No, I was just thinking about being a superhero. Men love it when women drop hints instead of being blunt. No, that shoots confusing. A woman could straight up tell me she wants to duck me and I'd be doing mental gymnastics trying to find out if she really meant it or not. How men are on commercials. How we can't do laundry, cook, raise kids, or anything without our wives coming to show us how. Look, holes. I'm single and I do all my own cleaning, laundry, dishes, etc. I have never stared at a mop like it was a plasma death ray, nor have I ever had to rush out to buy dinner because I burned mine. Well, a few times when drunk, but that's not the same thing. I also am capable of taking care of a baby without having to call a woman to give me directions. I don't have kids, but I have younger cousins and whatnot. I can change a diaper and bottle feed just fine. Edit. RIP my inbox. Lord, this blew up 7,000 upvotes and over 100 responses. Looks like I am not alone. That men don't have self-image issues. You only get to hear about body positivity when it's about women's bodies. You remember He-Man? Ah yes, the man with the power to turn from an attractive blonde into the same attractive blonde without a shirt. I ducking love Bath and Body Works. I love mojitos, mugs, and other fruity cocktails. I will always buy pads tampons when asked. I cry sometimes. I can point out notice a good looking guy, as a straight guy. This is the one that gets me the most. Sometimes I feel like I can't compliment a new haircut or whatever. I hate the no homo thing. A compliment isn't gay unless you make it gay. I have personally never talked to a guy friend about how their girlfriends are in bed, or really anything about their sex lives. Follow up. I have reviewed the comments. Thank you for your replies. If there is one thing I can stress to the people who do desire to engage in sex gossip, make sure you secure permission from your significant other first. And that applies to all genders. You may be unwittingly hurting your partner's feelings. The only reason I know my best friend of over 10 years isn't a virgin is because he's got 2 kids. I sometimes hear girls say men are simple-minded and don't get women's complexities. This is usually alluding to men asking girls to be straightforward and tell us what you need of us. The moment you claim to be a mind reader for an entire gender, you're now simple-minded to me. We think about sex every 7 seconds. I remember this one coming up in health class. Like, can you imagine how hard it would be to get through the day if that were true? It's so inane it should be impossible to believe, but some people don't want to think for half a second to realize how ridiculous this fact is, apparently. They studied that by having subjects click a button every time they thought about sex, which really was telling them not to think about pink elephants, and then measuring how many times they thought about pink elephants. The very existence of the experiment skewed the results of the subjects. It's impossible to measure without affecting it. Men have to make the first move. This is in the context of relationships, not sex. I hate this. I'm too shy to make the first move. That we must be swift as the coursing river, have the force of a great typhoon, possess the strength of a raging fire, and be as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. B. Capital A. Man. That they don't need compliments. I hate it when I do it to my male friends and some other acquaintance will overhear and tease me for it. But when I do it to a female friend, nobody gives shit. I believe that guys deserve to be complimented sincerely once in a while, like everybody else. I struggle a lot with self-esteem and self-worth. I started seeing someone lately. She gives me a lot of compliments, and I honestly don't really know how to handle it. I've never exactly gotten many compliments through my life, and when I asked a few people I know about it, they all admitted they thought I'm attractive. I was baffled. The thought that I could be good looking is foreign to me, precisely because I never get compliments of any kind. My other male friends feel pretty much the same way. I have never felt compelled to trespass onto someone's property due to the presence of milkshakes. Edit. Cold ones are better than yours. Most men have zero issue asking for directions. I don't like being lost. It's goddamn annoying. I'm perfectly fine asking for directions. Okay Google, navigate to. Edit. Thank you kind stranger for the silver. Edit 2. Awesome. First gold as well. We actually love the attention just as much as women do. And cuddling too. I love how quickly guys turn into cuddly teddy bears the second I give them the chance. Their enthusiasm for cuddling usually matches their enthusiasm for sex. I hate when I out with my kids people jokingly say, "Are you on daddy duty?" I've never heard someone ask a mom if she's on mommy duty. It's assumed that men don't take their kids places, and it really annoys me because I work full time, but I also get my kids ready in the morning, cook them breakfast, prepare their lunches, eat lunch with them at school once per week, bring them to most doctor and dentist appointments. Oh, you're babysitting your kids today? No, B. I'm parenting my kids today, like I do every day. If a man refuses sex, then he is no longer interested in his so or finds her unappealing or having a side chick. Some days are so stressful that we just want to hit the bed and sleep. That men can't be victims of abuse or domestic violence from women. Yeah, we can. And statistically, if we report it, there's a solid chance that we'll be the ones going to jail for it, even if all we did was take it and not fight back. Screw that. Edit. Holy crap gold for getting angry at a past experience. My brothers who have dealt with this, I'm sorry. I wish I had advice for dealing with it, but I unfortunately don't. To all others, FBI says at least 40% of domestic violence happens to men. We need to destigmatize this and make punishment just as severe for women who perpetrate abuse as it is for men. That every erection means that we are horny. That every erection means that we are horny. Exactly, the penny does as the penny pleases. I like cute things and it does not emasculate me to talk about them. I baby talk at my dogs. Don't ducking act like you don't. I like pointless anime garbage what's sole purpose is to tickle the cute sensors in your brain. And I like seeing girls wear cute clothes regardless of whether or not I want to see those clothes come off. Now, I said it doesn't emasculate me to enjoy these things, but I still can't do it out loud because everyone else is such an insecure pussy that I'll get harassed until the cows come home and leave and come back again. That only creepy men enjoy being around children. You know what? I did give a shoot about my wedding day. I cannot believe the amount of people, mostly ladies, who just straight up assumed. All you have to remember is where to be and to say I do right ho duck in annoying. I had ideas of how I wanted it to look and how I wanted it to go as well. But my goodness, not a single person thought I gave a shoot even though I constantly was trying to give my take on stuff. It was always met with, "Oh, you don't need to worry about that," or "Oh, the ladies will figure that out." Like, this is infuriating. People are always so surprised when we were planning a wedding and I said I'm in charge of catering, the cake, the DJ, and centerpieces. They were amazed that I cared about my wedding and wanted to help plan it. Two guys being close friends does not imply secret gay love. I'm looking at you. Ducking fanfic writers who seem to think men showing any kind of affection for each other means they want to do each other up the butt. Women, men need to be more open about their feelings. Men, shows genuine friendship and affection with a male friend. Women, LMAO, you are gay. Men don't multitask. Yeah, I can easily drink beer and watch the TV at the same time. I once breathed and thought at the same time. Men don't cry. Had this forced into me from a young age by my mother. That men can't be raped or assaulted, primarily from the stereotype that we're bigger, stronger than women or always want to duck. I want to punch anyone that spouts that ignorant bullcrap. Just because I have a D or am bigger than a woman doesn't mean she can't spike my drink, get me intoxicated with alcohol, drugs, or otherwise force herself on me against my consent. Stop dismissing rape and assault based on gender. Holes. Holy crap. Gold and silver. Thanks, Anon. That men are in any way less emotionally complex than women, 100% untrue, 100% infuriating. Noon could really blame He-Man for not letting his daughter date someone named Fisto. What are some stereotypes that infuriate you? Tell us in the comments below. And like and subscribe for more daily relatability.